Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Dadisajoke Retro Rockin' Gamer Weekend Report, episode 41. We're at 41. Wow. Get your coffees ready. Coffee. Let's get to the news. Okay, let's see what we got here. Something really interesting happened, and this is thanks to my intrepid reporter, Power Dubs from X, formerly known as Twitter. Has supplied me with some information. He's my best reporter right now. He's awesome. So here's something really interesting that he uncovered. The Atari 400 Mini was updated, the Atari 400 Mini was introduced to the world, and interesting thing happened. Get this: Amazon US had 600 plus sold when it first appeared on Amazon. I think a day or two after it was announced. Amazon UK 600 plus sold. Amazon Germany 300 plus sold. I haven't even checked if Canada has yet. Wait, maybe we should really quickly. Let's see what Amazon.ca had. There it is. The Mini is finally up there for $139.99 Canadian. Not too shabby. So far, 50 plus have been purchased. So I guess it must have popped up maybe yesterday or something like that. Anyway, it's interesting, but just the craziness of like the US and UK, 600 plus sold. So another big explosion of Atari buying has happened again. I mean, they're firing on all cylinders, which is amazing. Let's see what else here. Okay, Polygunner by Retro Ninja. This dude is amazing. Just his previous background working for EA as a game designer, doing his own thing right now, doing exclusive games for the Atari VCS. Polygunner is available on the Atari VCS as a sneak peek, which I believe the first level, which is the training level, is available, which is, in my opinion, I played it this morning. Wow, this game is so up my alley, it's not even funny. And I'm totally looking forward to the full release of the game. The shooting mechanism is a little bit weird for me. When you stop, you can move the cannon around, and my aim is horrible. But other than that, everything's very, very cool. I'm actually really enjoying the game. Let's see, Lunar Lander, Lando Calrissian. Lunar Lander demo has also been released on Steam. Now, I know this is a touchy situation. I still don't know if it's going to come out for the Atari VCS. It might be delayed. Maybe they're working on it to sort of compact it down for the Atari VCS, but we'll see. Hopefully they'll do it. If not, it's available on Steam. You can play it on your PC if you really want to play it. So the demo's available on Steam. Also, here's some interesting information here. Now, Atari spins up limited series documentary. Now, get this. This is actually really cool. You thought the documentary that they did on Digital Eclipse's Atari 50 was cool? Get this now. Atari, one of the world's most iconic consumer brands and interactive entertainment producers, today announced that the company has partnered with Emmy-winning producers Dan Cutforth and Jane Lipsett of Alfred Street Industries to produce and direct a limited documentary series. The series, tentatively titled Game Changers: The Story of Atari, will present Atari's definitive history and anticipated future, which is super cool. I mean, just from what we've seen in the Atari 50 game, and just all the information that popped out of there, it's just fascinating. Just fascinating from when they first started. And honestly, they were, in North America, the pioneers of the video game industry. So the story of Atari would seem almost unbelievable if people who lived it weren't still here to tell the tale, said co-director Dan Cutford. These maverick innovators survived everything from corporate. I don't even know what that word is. Melf. Yeah, I'm not even going to try. To mafia death threats to create the household game name and groundbreaking technology that launched and shaped the video game industry. So interesting how the mob tried to get in there to get a piece of that pie. Let's see here. This series is not just a epic 50-year saga of the legendary brand, it also serves as a fascinating and hilarious oral history of the video game industry in the Silicon Valley tech revolution. They're producing the team producing. They did a whole bunch of stuff. Let's see here. Also, April 2021 marked the beginning of a new era for Atari as Wade Rosen was named CEO. Rosen and his team are working to reignite this legacy brand while remaining conscious of the unique place in video game history, media and pop culture. Sneeze. Yeah. Okay. Atari has returned to its roots in premium game development and publishing, releasing new titles and bringing more content to PC, console, and streaming platforms. Atari has a rich 50-year history that fans continue to celebrate and explore. Added Rosen, we are looking forward to working with Alfred Street Industries to share our story with existing fans and bring new fans into our growing community. I mean, what a great way to what a great way to grow your brand by creating a documentary series, and not only to you know to keep us old people interested in it, but also invite younger people and see what Atari has done and where they come or where they came from and where they're going, type of thing, which is again really exciting to hear. That's awesome. I'm really looking forward to seeing that. What else is on the hit parade here? Atari filed for trademark for the game Rogue. So you know what? So they filed what's it called? The trademark for the name Rogue, Roguelike, blah blah blah. So all those type of games that are like that, they filed the trademark for it. So who knows what's coming out of this? So the original Rogue game was a dungeon crawling game. It originally developed in the 1980s. Blah 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 blah. So the main thing about Rogue was the sudden death, right? I've played many games that are like that, mostly sci-fi shooters. So you go through your mission, blah blah blah. If you die, you start all the way up from the beginning. But they give you things to improve your character. They give you better weapons. They give you blah blah blah, so you can move forward into the story, which is pretty cool. Which is a cool type of game. What's it called? Mechanic. I'm not a big fan of it. Don't get me wrong, but I still like it at the same time. But that's interesting. I'm just wondering where this will go, what the plan is behind this. So I'm really looking forward to seeing where we're going from here. Okay, last but not least, and I got to bring this up, and I've been following this story a little bit. You know what? People are going to either like me or hate me about this, but Billy Mitchell, Mr. Arcade himself, dickhead of the century when it comes to arcade and video games. So Twin Galaxies finally restored after litigation and lawyers and money and what have you. So Billy Mitchell's Donkey Kong scores will be put up on the database on Twin Galaxies, but not the official sort of here is now database. It's going into their archive database. And he said, okay, that's cool. Let's drop everything or whatever they did. I don't know all the details behind that. But dude, really, you're happy because you got to the archive database? There's the official database has all the newest players. Everybody's trying to beat the high scores there. It's all listed there. Like, why go through all this shit just because they called you a cheater? Right? Maybe you are. Maybe you are using, you know, MAME and stuff like that. After watching, if you guys haven't seen the documentary King of Kong, do yourself a favor, find it on any streaming service, check it out. The guy is a complete and utter cheater and douchebag. Like, when you push him to go head to head, what he does is sends in a video with his high score. He doesn't try and compete with the other guy head to head to see who can get the high scores. He produces a video where the video seems like it's edited. And that's just me. I mean, if you're a disciple of this guy, no matter what I say, you won't believe me. And all the disciples on if you watch the documentary, it's just hit the following of nerds that he has that will do anything to help this guy out is just creepy as shit. Yeah, I'm a nerd, but these guys are like next level nerd, like scary nerd. Oy. So yeah, just because they put it back on the database, but you know what? Twin Galaxies is still pushing. They put out a T-shirt about that. You know, they're pushing the sense that this guy is a cheater, and you know what? I have no reason not to believe Twin Galaxies, especially Twin Galaxies now that it's under new ownership, where we don't have Walter, whatever guy with the referee shirt. Oh, fuck, again, total nerd. Who was just a disciple of, of Jesus, Billy Mitchell with his long hair and his beard. Oh, look at me. Look how great I am. Blah, 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 blah. Look how good. I can do everything. Hey. Anyway. So the people who currently own Twin Galaxies now are just, they're making fun of them. They're totally making fun of them. They must know something that the rest of us don't know. And I'm going to follow, anyway. It's bullshit. More coffee. Okay. So that's it, folks. I don't think I have any more stuff. Yeah, that's it. I mean, last week's episode was huge. This one is a little bit thinner, but still lots of juicy information. Anyways, folks, thank you for stopping by. Please, if you make it this far in the video, please like, share, comment, hit, the notification button, anything. Let's get me, into, so I can start making a little bit of cash from YouTube, and we can go from there. Plus, I have Monday and Tuesday off. More videos will be coming, more gameplay videos, possibly a review, and we'll go from there. Anyways, everybody have a great weekend, and we'll talk to you later. Take care.